Alright, folks, it's your boy Charles Barkley, and today I've got a box of King of Fighters, Ruler of Time, from the Jaskell era of UFS. This is a retro set, and with them announcing that they'll be doing some retro tournaments, I thought it'd be fun to explore an old retro box. So I'm going to crack open this and see what we get. Right. So it's 24 packs, 10 cards pack, so none of that's changed. Got a box topper, a Ruler of Time. It's a 2 difficulty asset with a 2 low block with 4 symbols, all chaos, order, and void. Unique first form. Destroy this asset, reveal your momentum, add all King of Fighters 13 cards revealed this way to your hand, then discard cards down to your hand size. Only playable if there are 10 or more attacks in your opponent's discard pile. Very cool. And destroy this asset after your opponent plays an ability that would commit 1 or more cards in your staging area, cancel its effects. Alright. Pretty cool. Dig that. Got my boy Kim on the front. And these still have the Redemption Skull, so I gotta make sure to save them for the purposes of mailing in for promos. Alright. So we got that classic UFS card back. I'm gonna make sure I need to sleeve everything, obviously, when you play, because can't mix and match there. Alright. Sets from 2011, apparently. So we leading off with a 2-diff foundation with a 2 high block on Chaos, Earth, and Fire. Gold medalist. Commit before your end phase. Add 1 attack with a printed speed of 1 or less from your card pool to your momentum. Interesting. Then we've got Lay Spin, which is Evil, Void, and Water. It's a kick. It's a 4-diff, +1 mid block, 4 mid for 4. With if this attack deals damage, choose one of your opponent's foundations with an enhanced ability printed on it. That foundation does not ready during your opponent's next ready step. So effectively freeze what we have today. Steadfast Partner, featuring Maxima and K Prime. On Earth, Evil and Void. Commit. If you do not block this attack, your attacks get +1 damage during your next combat phase. Only playable during your opponent's attack. Interesting. Hey, speaking of cards with 1 or less printed speed, a Goro attack. That's a 2-diff with a +1 mid block, 0 low for 2, breaker 1, stun 1. This card cannot be discarded from your card pool during the combat phase. If your opponent blocks this attack, draw 1 card as an E, and if you're Goro, this attack deals damage, draw 2 cards. So they have to actually bother to resolve it, otherwise you get 3 freaking cards out of that. It's Goro. Damn. That's real good. Brutal Technique. It's a 2-diff with 3 mid block on Air, Order, and Water. Commit. Your attack gets +1 speed each time time you have changed its zone this enhanced step. Or discard 1 momentum. Ready this foundation. Only playable while committed. Very cool. 108 Shiki Yamabaro. So it's a 4-diff with a +0 mid block. Oh boy. Amazing block. 4 low for 4. It's a Chaos Fire Good with a Keo on it. Breaker 1 ranged. E, draw 1 card. Only playable if you have at least 1 momentum. Just generically good card. That's a common. Then we've got Sightseeing. It's a 2-diff on no block symbol on all death and life. On all response, commit. After an opponent removes 1 or more cards from the game, add 1 card from your momentum to your hand. And E, destroy this foundation. This attack gets -2 damage, minimum 1. Only playable while committed. Interesting tech piece. Warrior of Justice. 2-diff, 3 mid. All death and void. After you completely block an attack with this card, draw 1 card. And R, commit. After you play a low attack, it gets +2 speed. If your opponent blocks this attack, remove 1 card they blocked with from the game. Oh, that's neat. Then we got a copy of Raiden, who is a character, 6 health, or 6 hand size, 27 health, on Earth, Order, and Water. He's got E, reveal 1 random card in your hand. Your non-powerful attack with a printed difficulty of 4 gains throw for the rest of this turn. And E, commit. Your opponent or your throw attack gets +1 damage for each throw attack in your card pool. So just run them throws, make things throws. Super cool. And my ultra rare, Kim. Very cool. Another character. Back then they had ultra rares as character slots even. And he's a 6 hand for 28 health. Good, Order, and Water. E, reveal 1 card in your hand. Your kick gets +X damage. X equals 4 minus the printed control of the revealed card. Neat. R, commit. 1 foundation. Discard 1 card. After you play a combo attack, add 1 kick from your card pool to your hand. That's very cool. Happy to play that sometime. Alright, let's crack into pack number 2. Not as easy to get into these. Alright. Got large and scary looking. It's a 2-diff +3 low block on Goro symbols. Turn this foundation face down as a response. After your opponent plays an ability that would reduce the damage of your attack, cancel its effects. This card can be considered a foundation with a blank text box. So, pretty normal flip stuff, just worded very complexly. You commit if your opponent's printed card hand size is greater than yours. This deck gets +3 damage. Oh, damn. That's pretty exciting. Get kicking. A 3-diff low 1 block, 3 mid for 3. Punch combo mid attack on all death and life. Combo E, your opponent removes 1 card from their discard pile from the game. And E, your opponent discards the top 3 cards of their deck. So nice little mill. Yeah, love it. Got Rehabilitation with whole picture of Team Kim there. 2-diff with no block on Good, Order, and Water. After this card is discarded as part of a cost, gain 1 vitality for each kick attack in your card pool. Very good with the Kim synergy. And response, destroy this foundation. After one of your assets or foundations is committed due to your opponent's effect, ready it. Neat. It's Insilis, a 3-diff +0 mid block with a 4 mid for 1. All death water. E, your next mid-attack this turn gets +3 speed. And E, lose 2 vitality, add an attack with a printed difficulty of 3 or less from your discard pile to your hand. Very cool. You can just keep grabbing stuff with that. 2 diff, more than a clone. So good K Prime card, no block. Chaos, Evil, Void. Our commit, after your attack deals damage, add the top card of your deck to your staging area, face down committed. That card is considered a foundation with a blank text box. Got the Maxima Press, 4 diff, another no block, 4 high for 3 on Earth, Evil, and Void. E, if this attack deals damage, add to your staging area face down during your end step as a foundation with a blank text box. Speak of the devil, and there is Maxima. He's a 6-hander with 27 health on Earth, Void, and Evil. E, 5 check. If you block this attack, your block gains Breaker 1. E, add 1 foundation from your staging area to your hand. This attack is plus or minus 2 damage, your choice. And E, discard 1 foundation. If your non-throw attack deals damage, draw 2 cards. I think I remember hearing this guy was banned, and I see why. Card has a million things going on, and they're all good. He's Super Kirishima. And we've got Reunion of Champions. Good old Team Japan. 2 diff, 3 mid block on Chaos, Fire, and Good. Our commit, after your check to play after you check a 3 to play an attack, add 1 card from your momentum to your hand. And Benimaru, Goro, and Kyo first form. Reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card is an attack, you may add that card to your momentum. Only playable if you have at least 1 momentum. Then we've got Nuclear Powered. 1 diff, 3 mid block on Maxima Symbols. E, commit, this attack gets +1 speed. If you have more cards in your hand than your printed hand size, the attack gets +2 damage as well. E, discard 1 momentum, ready this foundation, only playable while committed. Super good card. And we got Team Kim, another ultra rare. It's a 2 diff with a 2 mid block on Air, Earth, Good, Order, and Water. Ally unique. Response commit, after your opponent plays an attack, not as a block, during your combat phase, gain 3 vitality. And response, make a 4 check. After you reveal 1 or more cards from your hand as part of your cost, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is an attack with a difficulty of 4, add it to your hand. Very cool. Love that. Alright, next pack. Alright. We got the Hizoku Prince. The 0 diff, no block, all death and void. This card cannot be removed from your staging area by effects. E, lose 1 vitality. Your opponent discards the top card of their deck. Only playable during your attack. And it's a 6 check. Very cool. Pyrokinesis on Fukio. 2 diff, 3 mid. Chaos, Fire, Good. Our commit. After you play an attack, the attack gets +X damage. Maximum 4. X equals your momentum. Damn. That's pretty good. A lot of big damage pump for not very much cost. Hangetsuzen. It's a 4 diff, 2 mid block with a 3 high for 4 damage. Kick combo high attack on Kim symbols. Combo E. If this attack is not completely blocked, you gets +2 damage. And E. Make a control check. If you checked a 2 or less, draw 1 card, and your opponent adds 1 from their hand to the card pool face down. Interesting. Heal Persona. Some ride and support. 2 diff, 3 high block on his symbols. E commit, your throw attack gets +1 damage for each resource symbol it shares with your character. So just add up to 3 damage to a throw. And form commit, choose one of your opponents, or commit to one of your opponent's good foundations. Well, that's cool. Then we've got Raijingen. It's a 4 diff with a +0 mid block again. 5 mid for 2 on air, chaos, and fire. It's a punch with stun 1. If this attack deals damage, your opponent loses 1 vitality for each stun attack in your card pool. Very cool. Iron Trigger. 3 diff, +1 high, 3 mid for 3 on K prime symbols. Range combo. If you do the combo, you get your next combo attack this turn gets powerful 2. And it has E, add 1 foundation that you can normally play from your hand to your staging area committed. Oh, that's very cool. We got Boosted Reputation. It's a 0 diff with no block on Raiden symbols. E commit, reveal 1 attack from your hand. If your opponent is not, if your throw attack is not blocked, your opponent reveals their hand. Interesting. And R commit. After you reveal a card from your hand during the enhanced step, this attack gets +2 damage and -2 speed. Alright. Then we've got Quachang Nim. 2 diff, no block again on Kim symbols. R commit, discard 1 momentum. After you commit 1 of your foundations as part of a cost, ready that foundation. And then form commit. Remove this foundation from the game. Till the end of this combat phase, neither player's cards may be committed by their opponent's effects. Very good way to ensure that you're going to be able to play your turn out. And then the Trader's Son. 2 diff is a +3 mid block on all Death and Void. Or commit after your opponent, or if your attack deals damage, your opponent reveals the top 5 cards of their deck and discards all attack cards revealed this way. Return the remaining cards of their deck, top of their deck in any order. Well, that's legitimately very good. And then then a rare in Team Japan. It's a 2 diff, 3 mid, with ally Benimaru, Goro, Kyo only, on air, chaos, earth, fire, and good. E, your next control check this turn gets +1, only playable during your attack. And form, destroy this asset, add 1 card from your card pool to your momentum. Your opponent discards 1 of their momentum, only playable if you have more momentum than your opponent. Neat. Alright, let's do another one. Alright, got Super Dropkick, a 3 diff, +1 mid block. It's too high for 3 with Raiden symbols. After you block an attack played as a reversal with this card, commit your opponent's character. Oh, that's neat. Your next control check to play an attack with a printed difficulty of 4 this turn gets +3. Then Mourning the Lost. It's a 1 diff, no block. All Death Water. After you play this card, draw 1 card. Oh, that's legit. And E, destroy this foundation. If your hand size is 6 or less, your attack gets +3 damage for every 5 cards in your opponent's discard pile. With a 4 diff. Or with a 4 control check. Love it. The Super Inazuma Kick. 4 diff. 2 low, 3 mid for 4 on Benimaru's symbols, which look to be air, chaos, and fire. It's a kick with stun 1. Your next attack this turn gets +1 to its stun rating. Well, that's neat. The Out of Control Giant. It's a 3 diff, no block, on raid symbols with unique. E commit, this attack gets minus X damage, minimum 1. X equals this attack's control. And first E. Remove this foundation from the game. Reduce this attack's damage to 0. That's really good defense cards. Then we got the Ju-on Shinken. It's a 3 diff with no block. 2 low for 3. Range combo low attack on all death and void. Combo E. This attack deals damage. Both players remove 1 card from their hand from the game and then draw 1 card. E. Your opponent discards the top card of their deck. If the discarded card was an attack, the attack gets plus 3 speed. Neat. Then I've got Shingaki's God of War. 2 diff, 2 mid. All death life. After you block a card, after you block with this card, add it to your staging area committed. And then R commit. Before the block step of your attack, return it to its printed damage. Neat. I've got Emerging Personality. It's a 2 diff with no block on Evil Void Water. R commit, after you cancel an enhance ability, add 1 committed foundation from your opponent's staging area to their hand. Damn. And E commit, this attack gets plus 2 speed, or minus 2 speed, minimum 0. Very good. Sign of the Flame. 2 diff, no block on Kyo symbols. R, turn this foundation face down. After you check a 3 to play an attack, name 1 foundation in your staging area. Search your discard pile for a copy of the named foundation. Add it to your staging area committed. This is considered a foundation with a blank text box. Neat. Otaku Hater. 1 diff, 3 mid. Benimaru symbols. Turn this foundation face down. After your attack was played, reduce its stun rating to 0. The attack gets plus 2 damage. This attack's this card's considered another blank foundation. And then 4 diff, Hu Hitten Kayaku. Plus O mid block. 4 high for 4. With the Kim symbols. Kick combo high attack. If you perform the combo, you get the E. Your kick attacks get plus 2 speed for the rest of this combat phase. Well, that's nice. And the other E is your opponent discards their entire momentum. This attack gets plus 1 damage for each momentum discard this way. Oh, that's very good. But it is a 2 control check. Neat. Alright. Let's open another pack, see what we get. These are considerably harder than the that I'm used to. Modern packs seem to open a lot easier. Alright. We got Etienne Cells, 3 diff, 0 mid, 4. Oh, yep. Seen that before. Then More Than a Clone. The Maximo Press. Like a Daughter. 2 diff, 3 mid block on Evil Void and Water. E commit. Your mid attack gets plus 2 speed. Kula E. Commit. If your opponent has played 2 or more enhanced abilities this enhanced step, ready your character. Well, that's cool. Shaken Pride. 2 diff, 2 mid on Benimaru symbols. E commit. Your attack gets plus X damage. X equals the attack's stun rating with a 4 diff, or a 4 control. Dragon Kick. 4 diff, 2 mid, 4/4. Breaker 1 kick on air, order, and water. E, if this attack is zone is high or low, it gets plus 1 damage, plus 1 speed. Very cool. Reunion of Champions, Nuclear Powered, Mistral, and Type M Fighting Style. 2 diff, 3 mid on Maxima symbols. E, destroy this foundation. Add up to 2 cards from your hand to your staging area face down. These cards are considered foundations, only playable during your opponent's turn. Then E, discard 1 momentum. Ready this foundation, only playable while committed. Very cool. All right. Steadfast Partner, 1 diff, 3 mid on Maxima symbols. You commit. If you do not block this attack, the next attack gets +1 damage during your next combat phase, or your attacks. Very neat. Another Jirashin. Brutal Technique. A 108 Shiki. Seeking Information. 0 diff, 3 mid, all death life. You commit, choose 1 card in your discard pile and shuffle it into your deck. Very cool. A Beast of Prey, 0 diff, no block on K Prime symbols. Form, turn this foundation face down. The next foundation you play this turn ignores progressive difficulty. This card is considered a foundation. Yep. Evil is Unforgivable. 1 diff, 3 mid. Kim symbols are commit after your opponent plays an ability on a non-character card that would cause you to lose vitality. Cancel its effects. And are commit if your opponent plays an ability that would remove any number of your cards from the game. Add 5 cards from your discard pile to the bottom of your deck in any order. Awesome. The Ice Doll. 2 diff, 3 high on Evil, Void, and Water. After an enhanced ability is negated, your opponent's next control check this turn gets -1. Failing that control attack does not end their combat phase. Our commit, after you play a breaker, draw 1 card. Very neat. A Goro. And the Wall of Goro. 2 diff, 4 mid block. Goro symbols. E commit, discard 1 card, then draw 1 card. Only playable if you have at least 1 foundation. R, turn this foundation face down. Before you take damage from an attack, reduce the damage you would take by 3, minimum 1. This card is considered a foundation. Neat. It's interesting to see how much they were pushing the whole face downs become foundations thing here. Must have been a meaningfully newer idea at the time. Hangetsuken, Heal Persona, Rajikin, Iron Trigger, Gold Medalist, which is a 2 diff, 2 high block on Chaos, Earth, and Fire. Our commit before your end phase, add 1 attack with a printed speed of 1 or less from your card pool to your momentum. Lay Spin, Reluctant Participation. We had that before. The Shooting Star, 2 diff, no block. Betty Mario symbols. Commit. After a stun attack dealt damage, draw 1 card. And ready or ready 1 foundation that has not been readied during the combat phase, your choice. E, discard 1 momentum. Ready this foundation. Only playable while committed. A lot of that for Benny Mario's kit. That's very neat. Head Crush. 4 diff. 1 no block. 1 mid for 5. Throw, combo mid block On Raiden symbols. Combo E. Discard 1 card. Add 1 attack from a printed difficulty of 4 from your discard pile to your hand. Awesome. And the Ryokoken. A 7 diff. No block. 5 mid for 8. Range stun 2. Benimaru symbols. With Benimaru enhance, this attack gets +1 to its stun rating. If this attack deals damage, your opponent loses X vitality. X equals the attack's stun rating. Ridiculous. E commit 1 of your opponent's assets, and then your opponent loses 1 vitality. That is awesome. Love this card. Right. On to the next one. The Out of Control Giant. The Juon Shikan. Got War. Large and scary looking. Geiken. Rehabilitation. 2 diff, no block. Kim symbols. After attack is discarded as part of a cost. Gain vitality for each kick in your card pool, or destroy this foundation. After 1 or more of your assets is committed to your opponent's effect, Radiate. Scion of the Flame. Otaku Hater again. Another Maximo. And Tenchi Gaishi. 5 diff, no block, 1 mid 5. Throw on Goro symbols. This card cannot be discarded from your card pool during the combat phase. If this attack is blocked, your next attack this turn gets +X damage. X equals the printed block modifier of your opponent's block, +1. Neat. Especially as a throw. Another 108 Shiki. Seeking Information. A Beast of Prey. Super Dropkick. Mourning the Lost. Super Inazuma Kick. The Ice Doll. Another Goro. Merging Personality. And the Raiden Bomber. 4 diff. 2 mid. Or block. 1 mid for 5. Reversal combo mid attack. Combo E, discard 1 momentum. This attack gets +5 damage. Oh boy. That would be a 10 at that point. It's a big thing to sneak in there. It's an ultra rare too. Interesting. Alright. The Maxima Press. Like a Daughter. Shaken Pride, 2 diff, 2 mid. Benimaru. E commit, your attack gets X damage. X equals attack stun rating. Another Dragon Kick. Another Hisoka Prince. Pyrokinesis. Second Chance. Pure Violence Fighting Style. 2 diff, 3 mid block. On K Prime symbols. E, discard 1 card. Your combo attack gets +1 damage and +2 speed. R, commit. After your combo attack deals damage, reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed attack is a combo attack, add it to your hand. That's awesome. Shen. 6-hander with 29 health. On all death and life. E, if your attack is blocked, your opponent removes 2 cards in their discard from the game. Oh my god, I love that. And R, commit 1 foundation. After your opponent removes 1 or more cards from the game, add 1 card from your card pool to your hand. Only playable once per turn. Only playable during your attack. Alright, I definitely would play Shen. Love the mill. 4 diff, 5 mid for 3, with a +2 high block. Itoll Filante. It's a all death water. Reversal, combo, low attack, mid attack. Combo E, if you pull off that combo, your opponent discards top card 8 cards of their deck. Well, that's some mill value. And first E, discard 1 momentum. This attack deals damage. Ready one of your opponent's remove one of your opponent's foundations from the game. Well, that's awesome. Would happily play this one too. Right up my alley. Alright. Strength God of War. Large and scary looking. Gekken. Rehabilitation. 10 seals. More of the clone. Rising Storm. So 4 diff. Goro symbols. No block. This card gets -X difficulty. X equals 7 minus your printed hand size. Our commit. Before the block step of your opponent's attack, reveal one of your momentum. If the revealed card could normally be played as a block against this attack, you may attempt to block with the cards that were in your hand. Very, very cool. Unfinished business, 2 diff, 3 mid, on air, order, water. E commit, change the zone of your attack to mid. Your attack gets +2 damage. And E commit, change the block zone of this attack to mid. The next attack you play this turn with a printed mid block, it's -2 difficulty. Neat. Then we got the M4 Vapor Cannon, 4 diff with a 2 mid block, 3 mid for 3, powerful tool punch on Maxima symbols. If your opponent completely blocks this attack, add it to your staging area face down as for a foundation with a blank text box. And then Determination. 2 diff, 2 high block on Kyo symbols, unique. Our commit, if your opponent plays an ability, if it would discard one more or more of your momentum, cancel its effects. E commit, discard 1 momentum. The next attack you played this turn gets -X damage, minimum 1, X equals your momentum. Okay. Right. Beast of Prey, Super Drop Kick, Mourning the Lost, Super Inazuma Kick, Out of Control Giant, Juon Shinku, Memories from Ashes. 2 diff, 3 high, block on all Death Water. Our commit, after your opponent plays the attack, your opponent discards top card of their deck. And E commit, your all and death attack gets +2 speed. If it deals damage, your opponent discards top 2 cards of their deck. Nice little mill support. Last of her line, 2 diff, 3 mid block. Same symbols. Elizabeth E. Destroy this foundation. If your attack deals damage, ready your character. E commit, your attack gets +1 speed for every 10 cards in your opponent's discard pile. Love it. 100 Shiki Oniaki. 6 diff, 3 low block. 4 mid for 6. Powerful 2 punch on Kyo symbols. The attack gets +1 speed for each card in your momentum. And drinking. It's a 3 diff, 2 mid action on air, order, water. Response with a 4 control. Response before the block step of your attack, add it to your hand. The attack is considered aborted and does not resolve. Or E, reveal your opponent's hand and change the zone of this attack to any other zone. Very sneaky. Iron Trigger, Gold Medalist, Lay Spin, Steadfast Partner, Real Technique, Shooting Star, Head Crush, Evil is Unforgivable, and Looking for a Fight. 2 diff, 3 mid block on Raiden symbols. After this foundation is destroyed, at the top card of your deck to your staging area face down, it's a foundation of the blank text box. R, destroy this foundation. After you play your first attack for this turn, attack gains throw. Only playable if your opponent did not play an attack last turn. Playable by either player. Playable while committed. Awesome. Very fun way to make a game scary. Better play an attack or throw city begins. Dragon Kick, Hizoku Prince, Pyrokinesis, Hangatsuken, Heal Persona, Rajikin, Pure Violence Fighting Style, another Shen, Reluctant Participant, and Ignite. K Prime, it's a action with a 0 diff, 3 mid block, Breaker 1. Form, search your deck for 1 combo attack and add it to your discard pile. The control check to play your next attack this turn gets +3. And E, your opponent discards 1 random card. Only playable during your attack. Well, that is disgusting. Just make them discard a card at random. Love that. Especially as an action right out of hand. There we go. Rehabilitation. It's Seals, More Than a Clone, Maxima Press, Like a Daughter, Shaken Pride, Unfinished Business, M4 Vapor Cannon, Second Chance, and Akula Diamond. She is a 6-hander with 27 health, an Evil, Void, and Water. E5 check. If you block this attack, your block gets Breaker 1, and Response. Add 1 Ready Foundation from your staging area to your hand. If your opponent plays an enhance ability on a non-character card, cancel that effects. This attack gets +2 speed. If you have played this ability more than once this turn, commit this card. Awesome. Very cool canceling character at a interesting cost of getting a card back in your hand. And the first time, you don't even have to commit your character. Interesting that characters are across multiple rarities, too. Lay Spin, Steadfast Partner, Jirashin, Brutal Technique, 108, Seeking Information, Sightseeing, Warrior of Justice, another Raiden, and Hua. 6 diff, 7, of course, 7-hander with 19 health on Air Order Water. E, reveal 1 card in your hand. Change the zone of your attack to any other zone. If the block zone of the revealed card matches the block zone of the attack the attack gets +2 speed. E, commit. If your Combo attack deals damage. Add one other combo attack from your card pool to your hand. Only playable if you had changed the zone of this attack at least twice this enhanced step. Huh. Very neat setup. Dig it. Alright. Next up, we got another Pyrokinesis. Hung at Susan. Heal Persona. Raijinkin. Iron Trigger. Gold Medalist. Reluctant Participant. Shooting Star. Head Crush. And a Tenshu Baku Shingeki. Oh boy. It's a 5 diff with a +0 mid block. 5 mid for 4. Powerful 3 punch. With Shen E. Discard 1 momentum. Your opponent removes 3 cards from their discard pile from the game. And E, if your opponent has more cards than they remove from the game pile than you do, draw 2 cards. It's a 2 check, but damn, that powerful 3 punch is something. Especially with the ability to keep milling people out. Right. Alright. Got our Juon Shinkan. God of War. Large and scary looking. Gekiken. Rehabilitation. Etensils. Rising Storm. Unfinished Business. M4 Vapor Cannon. And Target Acquired. 2 diff, 2 mid block. On Kula's symbols. F, turn this foundation face down. Choose one of your opponent's committed foundations with an enhanced ability printed on it. That foundation does not ready during your opponent's next ready step. Consider foundation with a blank text box. Kind of mid. But neat. Right. More than a clone. Maxima Press. Like a Daughter. Shanken Pride. Dragon Kick. Zoku Prince. Second Chance. Pure Violence Fighting Style. Another Shen. And a Second Shoot. 5 diff, no block. 3 mid for 6. Range combo ranged on K prime symbols. Combo E. This attack gets plus X damage. X equals the number of cards in your hand minus the number of cards in your card pool. Interesting. E, discard 1 card. Your next control check to play a combo attack this turn gets +2. Very nice. Right, Super Inazuma Kick, Out of Control Giant, Juon Shinkan, God of War, Large and Scary Looking, Gekiken, Last of Her Line, 100 Shiki, Rising Storm, and a Team K Prime. 2 diff, 1 mid, on Chaos, Earth, Evil, Void, and Water. Ally Breaker 2 unique. E commit, reveal your hand. Your attack gets plus X damage. X equals the number of foundation cards revealed this way, maximum 4. And R commit, discard 1 card. After you play a breaker ability, its rating gets +1. Absolutely lovely card. Would happily play that today. Let's give it the option. Right. Nice easy open that time. Iron Trigger, Gold Medalist, Lay Spin, Steadfast Partner, Jirishin, Brittle Technique, Warrior of Justice, A Millionth Raiden, Memories from the Ashes, and a Instant Analysis. 2 diff, no block, Maxima symbols. Our commit, discard 1 momentum. If your opponent plays an attack, they reveal their hand. Or E commit, choose a foundation an attack zone. The next attack played this turn, the chosen attack zone gets -2 damage, minimum 1. Minimum 1 on that's interesting too. Like, it's interesting that they didn't think you could trust you to take things to 0 damage. Dragon Kick, Zoku Prince, Pyrokinesis, Angetsuzen, Heal Persona, Rajikin, Kwa Cheng Nin, Trader's Son, Sightseeing, and the Hingenmu Juan Shinkansu. 4 diff, 2 mid, 4 low for 4 on All Death Void, Duo Combo, low attack, low attack. After your opponent, or after you completely block an attack with this card, add this card your momentum during the end phase. And Combo E, both players remove their hands from the game, and there are cards equal to the number of cards revealed. That is awesome. Very interesting ability. Right. Next up, Rehabilitation, Tin Sills, More Than a Clone, Maximum Press, Like a Daughter, Shaken Pride, Nuclear Powered, Mistral, Boost Reputation, and Protector of the Innocent. 2 diff, 3 mid block, All Death Water. Whilst cards in your card pool, you may play cards from your momentum face down or into your card pool as if they were in your hand to block attacks. These cards are considered to have a +1 mid block modifier. Oh my god. That is very cool. Very unique. E commit, if you block this attack, add 1 foundation from your staging area to your momentum. Not bad. And our final pack on this King of Fighters tour. Did not want to come up at all. Seeking Information, Beast of Prey, Super Drop Kick, Mourning the Lost, Super Inazuma Kick, Out of Control Giant, Memories from Ashes, Last of Her Line, 100 Shikioyaku, and a Dragon Tail. 4 diff, 2 high, block, 4 high for 2, kick, combo kick. R, discard 1 momentum. After your opponent plays a responsibility during its attack, cancel its effects. And combo E, attack gets +1 damage for each block card in your opponent's card pool. Cool. Well, I enjoyed going through these, looking at all my old King of Fighters characters and the stuff that they got. I like the fact that there's so much MILF floating around this set. That's exciting to me as a person who would love to see more of it in MHA. The ultra rares were very cool. It's interesting that the rares aren't foil yet at this point in the game, and that flip has basically just been discovered. Very few reversals, nothing multiple. This would probably be a lot of fun to buy a box and draft. I might try and do that with some locals at some point, see if we have a good time. All in all, probably like a 7 or 7.5 out of 10. I'd probably do it again. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day, folks.